Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Last time on Dragon Ball Z we accomplished this. So this time what we need to do is get the full center console out of the vehicle so that way we can get the carpet out of here. We have to really deep clean this carpet, get the old car smell out of here, and at the same time I have a rat's nest to address. I have all this radio wiring that I've really got to get out of the vehicle. So, relatively speaking, this should be straightforward. Should. Every time I've said that, it's turned into a royal nightmare. So maybe I should change my wording. This is going to be a royal nightmare. What we're going to have to do is take out the two seat belts right out and then remove the bottom kick plate over there and then take the center console out. Next thing I need to do is get rid of this crash plate off of here. There's two 8mm holding it. There's one right there, and there's another one right there. So let's go ahead, pop those two off, and get this plate right off of here. Alright, so with that off, I have now exposed a new set of nightmares for me. What in God's green earth was this installer doing? I have wires that are butt connected twice. That's a huge no-no. I have wire taps that are just on wires. I have frayed wiring right here, just dangling around like it's nobody's business. What the hell's going on here? Oh man. Suddenly, you start getting this really bad sinking feeling, like something bad is going on. So guys, part of this build vlog is to document the good and the bad. I didn't want to make this project look like it's all sunshine and rainbows, because guess what, it's not. This is bound to happen with any project build that you guys pick up. Someone once told me that buying somebody else's project can sometimes turn into an unexpected nightmare. And for me, I think I found my unexpected nightmare. It's not mechanical, it's not body, it's electrical. So thankfully, I have the skills that I can figure out where these wires are going to, and we're going to have to fix this wiring mess because I have a serious potential problem for either short. Maybe you try to turn on the car, it'll never turn on because, as you guys can see, that wire in there is just on there without any insulation. There's no wiring to it. So I need to figure out where's that wire even going to and then rewire parts of the vehicle. This is when I start getting chest pain right now. This is when I wish I was Flex and I bought an R8 that everything worked on it. So that's fine. This is all part of the build. This is to be expected. And honestly, if you guys are buying an older car like this is going to happen. This is going to happen. But the biggest thing that I can tell you guys is make sure that after you complete a stage, you guys take a moment to appreciate your work and you don't lose focus of your end game. So let's assess the situation just rather quickly. Obviously, we're going to get another better look at it when we get the carpet off the vehicle, but anytime I'm encountered with a problem like this, I like to know just how deep does a rabbit hole go. In this case, it's deep. This rabbit hole is deep. I have a wire that goes to nothing and another wire that goes to nothing. I am really starting to feel that chest pain right about now. So I'm going to have to take this off and I'm going to have to see where are these wires going to, because the pain is real, guys. The pain is real. So I'm seeing here that there's 3 wires coming out on this end, and there are 2 wires Oh my god. Oh boy. So that needs to be fixed. This is, that needs to be fixed. And this is, Jesus F. And there's more. How many times did he tap these things? Why was he even tapping them to begin with? And this is a huge no-no. You don't run speaker wire by your steering column. That's just asking for trouble. And I also noticed that down under here, the power cable that powers the amp that he installed on this vehicle was running literally wrapped around the steering cable like a freaking anaconda. So, guys, just a little bit of common sense will prevent 99% of your problems. And yes, this is surface rust here. I don't see any serious rust, just surface rust. It's convertible. It's bound to have some surface rust to it. Oh, and everything's grounded to there, so at least I know a ground point, but I don't know what the heck. Oh my god, this is not even grounded to nothing. What about this one? Oh my god, that's not grounded to anything either. Ugh, chest pain is real, guys. Chest pain. I may have a heart attack. Okay, so I think what I need to do now is go back to focusing on this. Let's get this out of here, get this out of here, and circle back to that. So it looks like we're going to have to do some wire fixing before we install the sound system. So sorry guys, slight detour in the trip there, but we will make it to our final destination one way or another. Let's go ahead, get this off. This is the part where I should probably mention that you guys should definitely disconnect your battery before attempting all of this. Last thing you want to do is launch a airbag in your face. Could be fun. I don't recommend it. Now we take these two Phillips out, and we will be a little bit closer to getting this center stack out, which will be nice. Because then I can start dealing with this electrical nightmare. Yay! I think honestly the very first thing I'm going to do is rip out all these speaker wire. Alright, so this is free to go. We just have to get this off. So this just comes off. Let's just do that. Get this off. And then I think we're ready. Oh no, we're not ready yet. We are not ready yet. Alright, now we gotta very carefully take out this original center console. Looks like she's moving. It's a good sign. Let's see that it's hung up on anything. Let's figure this out. It's out. Thank God. What the hell is this little box? This is such a bad way to run wires. Alright. It's out. So, next thing is, I don't need to unbolt it up here in the front. I think that this should be plenty of space for what I need to do. Let's go ahead and start tracking down where some of these wires go. Yay! So now we got to get the center media console out of the vehicle. That's only held on by those two 7/16s back there. You got one here, another one back over there, and then this will free this whole thing out of here, and then the carpet will be ready to come out of the vehicle. And before we get the nice soft carpet out of here, let's take this thing off so we can fully see just how bad of a wiring situation are we dealing with. Because right now, the answer is not good. And I hope it gets better. It's so weird. Before I pull the carpet out, there's some screws or nuts that I left in the vehicle, mainly because it doesn't matter how good I label them, I probably won't remember where they're located and where they go. So in that case, I get some bright blue painter's tape. They also sell this in neon green, and I'll just go around and I'll just mark. An example would be these over here. I'll just wrap them up with the blue painter's tape. That way I know that, hey, there's a nut here, and you need to make sure that this is tightened up before the whole vehicle gets put back together. It's really good for me. Some people have way better memory than me, and I give those people a lot of credit, especially people that know how to take apart motors and stash a pile of nuts right next to the motor. I don't know how those people do it, but I can't. There's no way in heck I can do that. You guys saw my organizing system in the last video, so there's no way I could organize to that level. So now that we've officially made it this far, let's pull the carpet out and get a good deep look at the vehicle and assess the situation, the wiring. Oh man. Turns out that I can't get the carpet out unless I take out this last little bracket. So that's a 10 mil. We'll just take it off of here. Get it out of this area. Looks like it's just a little bracket that just holds the power relay for the lumbar on the seats. I think, honestly, I don't know what this relay goes to. It goes to something. Blue tape. Gotta put blue tape on that. Alright, and now we can get this thing out of here. Start carefully lifting up. Figuring out how to get it out. That's half the challenge. we'll see y'all later. Yeah, that's good. Gotta get to stare at my butt now for the next couple of seconds. Tell you what, getting this thing back in is going to be so much fun. But it's definitely totally worth it. Because it stinks. Like that. I should have been wearing a mask. Definitely should have been wearing a mask. That hurt a lot. Dang, that hurt a lot. And with the carpet out of the vehicle, we are greeted to this. And the horrible speaker wiring job that, you know what, I hope I never find the installer that did this thing. This guy committed a national tragedy. So as you guys can tell, the floor pans are perfect. No problem whatsoever throughout. I don't get it. The guy went through this much effort to run the cables. He could have easily found little holes along the way to run the power cable. All of this needs to come out of the vehicle. All of it. All got to come out. It's all trash. And then we're going to sound deaden all of this. We're going to have to prep it all, clean it, alcohol, get it all nice and ready. And we're going to sound deaden correctly. I know some people like to throw on the sound deadening and cover access ports like this and this. We don't want to do that. That's a no-no. No, ain't going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're very carefully going to get in position where we need it to, and then apply the sound deadening material. See, there's some already here, and then get it nice and good and perfect. This vehicle is going to look really, really good when it's done. It's going to be all nice and black on the interior. Just going to have to very carefully go over everything, fine-tooth comb, vacuum it all out, thoroughly clean it out. But structurally, it's solid. The car is solid, no problem. Alright guys, so I'm going to call it quits for this right now. This is a big accomplishment, getting to this step in the process. Now we can start taking on the cleaning of the carpet. We can do a nice deep clean to it, and then more importantly, fixing the wiring. So we're gonna have to carefully go through all this wiring, a fine-tooth comb. I'm gonna try to see if any of these wiring harnesses are available. If they are, I'm gonna grab them and then just do a cut and proper soldering of them. If they're not, which I'm fearing, then I'm going to have to redo the wiring. And I don't even know where this wiring goes. So it's going to become an interesting journey for all of us. We're going to do some tracing. We're going to try our best to figure out what goes to where and where goes to who.
and we'll take this step by step, and you guys are going to be there for every part of this journey. And I promise you, as we start doing repairs and whatnot, I am going to be keeping track of all my expenses, so you guys will be able to see just in reality how much does a project like this cost. And this is an easy one. This is one where the car is actually in great mechanical condition, just some crappy stuff has happened along the way due to age or due to poor installation. So let's go ahead, call it a night, and I will catch you guys next time. Make sure you guys like the video and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of this community and join me on this journey of kinda sorta restoring a Foxbody convertible by myself. Should be fun.